Alright, what's up everybody? Back with more Chrono Trigger. This time properly advertised, not the DS version as I initially thought it was going to be. I was trying to figure out some ways to make it look better on the emulator, but I don't know, I couldn't really figure it out. Which is weird because I could have sworn that I've played it before a little bit on emulator and it didn't look so messed up, so I don't know. But that's alright, we'll make do with the Super Nintendo. Oh, that's right, now I can go to Medina Village. I kind of wanted to be able to buy the super expensive items. I should have looked up a money code. I know that if you go in and out of the shop that the prices change, but I've never really been able to get it to appear cheap enough to actually be able to afford. See, he's one of the good ones. Whoops. Love how Working Designs always put their credits in the game first before the people who actually made the game. Well, they're very, very important people. That tells you that they rewrote it. Technically, they're not wrong because they didn't use the original script. They're just like, this game is our playground to do what we want. But, you know, you can't criticize Working Designs anymore. That's low-hanging fruit, I've been told. Even though I think that post that I had that in wasn't necessarily a shot at just Working Designs. It was like referencing that style of localization. Oh, hey! Oh no, never mind. This is the one, the Demon Edge. Man, if I could afford that, that'd be amazing. There's no way though. But yeah, I think if you go in and out of the shop, the prices change. See, now these are all 65,000. That one wasn't in my favor. I'm kind of tempted though to give myself the money required. But not that it really matters. I mean, it's not like Chrono Trigger's a hard game. It would just be fun. Aussie 8. Got a speed tab. You're telling me they didn't say hells, yeah, in the Japanese version. I can't believe it. I saw... Oh! Speaking of, I saw an example of localization earlier today when I was playing a game on Switch. I was playing that Gal Guardians game, which is actually pretty fun. Sort of Castlevania Symphony of the Night-like, but one of the characters has a gun, so it's not quite the same. But, you know, there's dialogue in between, and one of the characters said something like, not a clue, Scoob, as in, like, a Scooby-Doo reference. And I'm like, okay, that's... There's no way that was what the text was supposed to say. I don't believe it. It seems to have that, you know, overly lighthearted approach. There was also another quote, I completely forgot, but it was some stupid internet type phrase reference. I don't remember if I took a screenshot of it or not. Not that it matters, since you can't share screenshots easily anymore. I miss that about Switch. I used to like posting my little screenshots and videos easily. Now you can't do that anymore. They take away all the fun stuff. Yeah, Working Designs presents. Oh man, that's expensive. Oh wait, I have a Robin bow. Titan vests. Well, no, they... I guess Nintendo didn't renew it because of the cost of the... I don't know. I forgot what the term is. Was it API? No, I don't know. I could be thinking of something else. 155. I'm behind on levels. That's what I usually am. Usually a little bit stronger than this. It's not too bad. Yeah, you can't share them anymore, which blows because now I have to... I guess every once in a while I should just dump my screenshot folder to my PC or something, but it's kind of annoying. I don't want to sell all of my stuff. I like accumulating things from New Game Plus. No, there's no ROM hacks or anything like that. Just pure Chrono Trigger. Well, whatever the case is, I wish they would get back to it because it was really convenient to be able to just share whatever and write a little post with it. There's no music in here, just the sound of flowing water. Well, I don't have to worry about that. Do I even have? I guess I do. Yeah, this is the first boss you fight after you get magic. I was able to fight Specchio in his frog form because I managed to get to the end of time at level 9 instead of 10. I usually do at least one a year. At least. There are times that I play the same game quite a few times in the year. I'm sure there are some people that are sick of me streaming Chrono Trigger. I think this is probably my, I don't know, like 6th time or something. That's a guess. I don't really have an amount. We got some treasure. I've done some ROM hacks. A lot of the time what ends up happening is they just kind of make me want to play the original version. I mean, maybe in part that's just because it's what I'm used to. But others, it's just because tampering with games that are already really well made is just such a difficult thing to get right. I like Final Fantasy IV Ultima. That's a pretty good ROM hack. Some of the bosses get a little bit gimmicky with like having insane healing skills and whatnot, but it's not bad overall. I think it's pretty fun. I tried the demo for Sea of Stars. I didn't really like it. There's a lot of Super Mario hacks that I've played too. I'm not a big fan of like the super difficulty ones, but there are some well-made ones that just do good quality Mario levels. I have like a folder with a bunch of those. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I've streamed some pretty decent ones. You know, I'm using up all my magic points before reaching the boss. I guess there's a save point. I'm pretty low level for this playthrough though. For me anyway. Probably not by much, maybe like 2 or 3 levels. Because usually I'd go through the sewer access and fight pretty much every encounter along the way. These guys know how to make an entrance. Oh, he moved just out of the way. Damn bats. I don't think I've ever tried the third one. Two and four for me. I guess I got close to beating both of them, but unfortunately things always seem to happen. Man, no MP. Oh, come on, no! Oh wait, it's just... Oh no, it was magic. Never mind. I confused him. Let's get this guy out of here. Gin bottle. Now here's a treasure chest that you really have to think about to come back to. Whoever comes back to the magic cave, come on now. Okay. Are there any compatibility issues for the third game, or is it just the second that has a lot of problems? I feel like that might be a similar situation, but... I don't know the inner workings of what causes the problems with the emulator. Wow, oh, whoops, wrong character. Let's get some healing in here. Oh, whoops. I'm not paying attention. I'm gonna get counterattacked, right? Oh yeah, that hurt. Let's see, Aura World? Pretty good. Wonder if doing these separate does more damage. Nah, not really. Oh no, Luca's dead. What a joke. No, I don't think I will. I will not try to attack. Oh, come on. Yep, Super Nintendo version. Initially, I was going to do the DS version, but it looked horrible on the emulator for some reason. And I couldn't quite get the settings to make it look decent. Oh, Chrono's dead again. That's what I get for wanting to fight Specchio's first form and not doing any battles to get my level back up. Alright, turn off your counterattack, BS. I'll let her heal herself, I guess. He's gotta be almost dead. Huh, that actually does less damage to her than it does to Chrono. Since when is there a Chrono Trigger remake? There's something we don't need in the modern era. Yeah, they think they have it all figured out. Oh, now we can visit Fritz. Let's make it like Octopath, yeah. It's gotta have those HD 2D graphics with extreme brightness. Whoops. I'll spare you guys the Lara is not an amputee rant. Okay, anyway. Only old school viewers will get that reference. Got the Tabin vest. I really like this armor. I wish it was useful for longer than it is, because speed plus 2 is essential for Luca. Lala, Rala, Lara? I don't know. It all blends together. Okay. We're all good there. Item shop. But I guess we can let Mom know how we're doing. For you to be executed. Here we go, Fritz. Yeah, so he didn't do anything wrong. He just got caught in a group. He was running with a bad crowd. With the past. So you'll give us a discount now, right? Forever, right? Too much to expect, I suppose. Okay, I need to spend all my money, but I need more of these. Oh, they don't even have revives. Let's see. I don't think there's really much for me to do here right now. But let's see if they have any revives. There we go. Can't trust that piano player, though. That's impressive that he can play that with a piano. I don't know how he's doing it, but that's amazing. Sorry, buddy, I can't afford that jerky right now. It's way too much. I am replaying Chrono Trigger for the 4,000th time. It's a Casio keyboard piano. It probably is. I got 10 gold for acting like a chicken. Love it. No, sorry, your dad is a jerk. There's nothing we can do about it right now. We'll fix him later. With the power of time travel. Okay, back to 600 AD we go. Mystic Mountain, not yet. There we go. Truce Canyon. There's like a certain way that you can avoid this encounter on the bridge, but you have to step just right. I apparently did not do that. I don't like killing these guys. They're just having a nice, fun little game of kick the rolly back and forth. I guess I'm a sucker for the humanization of monsters. I know. Terrible. We gotta go pick up food. No open borders for orcs, though. Wait, kitchen is this away. Rewind and let's find the skippable fight spot. Making character sheets for a Call of Cthulhu campaign, they changed the sex option to pronouns, and there's an image of a man in a dress in fellow investigators section. I'm beyond sick of this. Oh man. Isn't that Evil Hat or whatever Productions or something, where they have like a whole forward where it's like crapping all over Lovecraft? It's like, he was a bigot, but we can take his work and make it diverse and inclusive the way it was always intended to be. That drives me insane. That it's like they hate the person, but they have no problem taking their stuff and... Maybe I'm thinking of a different game? I could have sworn there's one about... No, it was definitely a Lovecraft work, because I remember they crap all over him in the forward. I'll have to find it. I know I did a Twitter post about it a long time ago. I say a long time ago, but maybe it was like a few years. I don't know. Internet time, you know. Alright. We got the beef jerky. Unfortunately, it cost some knights their lives. Knights of the Square Table. It's very clever. Don't worry, they hate them too. How many Thanksgiving I hate my racist grandpa posts are there? I should probably be saving magic points. Actually, I may go outside and use a shelter because I forgot to do that, and I don't want to waste ethers. If they let me, I'm not sure. I guess they're probably going to be doubling down on the pronoun stuff now. Can't even find the old sheets. Maybe there's like an archive somewhere. I don't know. I've never played that one. But they basically did the same thing to Dungeons and Dragons. Changing NPCs in old story modules by race swapping and gender swapping them? Jeez. Of course they are. Why not? Well, actually, their race was never stated, and other such lies. Listen, our media needs to reflect the audience that consumes it, and other such robotic phrases that don't really mean anything. I can't stand it when people talk like that. If you talk like that, you're not even human to me. That's how it goes. He wasn't, but he should have been. Don't you understand, okay? He would have made a great mayor. They just didn't let him because of systemic racism. Jeez. We're righting the wrongs of the past, okay? Honestly, that guy that says that everybody says invented peanut butter should have been president. If this was truly a just America. Okay, I'm really going a little bit too far on not using magic points here, aren't I? Yeah, he didn't. I know. there's a whole website dedicated to pointing out all those fabrications. It's pretty funny. Some caveman crushed him up with rocks, and that's the truth. I may be a little weak here. I'm not sure. And Helen Keller. And her political opinions. Totally real. M-Buster. I despise that technique. That was the pelvic slam. Let me try Aura Whirl. Doom, 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 doom. Oh! Wow, okay. Yeah, I don't think that was supposed to happen. Need more critical hits. Before he decides to drain my HP again. There we go. Maybe I'll have to fight the new in the Frog Forest a couple of times. Wait a second. Oh, did I forget to get the gold helmet? Damn, I did. You're supposed to talk to the knight again. I can't believe I didn't get that. Well, I think, I mean, it kind of is, but I think a lot of the companies that, you know, have the activists working on the products now, those people are definitely going to double down on it, sort of as an act of defiance, where it's like, oh, Trump won, so now we really need to, you know, we really need to put it in the chuds' faces and keep this stuff going. So it's kind of like either way, they'll justify the continuation of it. Like, there's a lot more pushback, just generally among the people. But as far as the companies go, they're still infected. I don't know if it'll change anytime soon. Okay, wait. I have to turn in the Naga-et Bromide. Old man, you're supposed to notice that I have it. What's going on, buddy? There we go. Let's trade. I think you get a magic tab for it. I need to talk to Toma. It's more than a self-loathing white person. Yeah, they're really cringe. They've even kind of ruined like self-deprecating humor, because now it just comes off as genuine. Another power tab. Ooh, gold suits. Man, I can't believe I missed out on that stupid gold helmet. That kind of bugs me. I don't like not being able to afford the latest. Actually, I guess I'm okay with not getting a gold suit for Luca because I want the Tabin vest. Well, it's just such a stupid premise anyway, considering that, like, the mainstream belief is that everybody else is oppressed, and thus that is why there's all these initiatives for those people, giving them a leg up in the first place. I mean, I know the cope there is like, oh, but it doesn't really benefit them, but it's like, well, it's still there with the intent to do that. Call me when you see a legitimate, you know, white identity program that is getting mainstream support. Then maybe we'll talk. And the thing is whether that is true or not, that's going to be the perception now, and they did it to themselves, but yet they still want to blame everybody else. I mean, obviously, there's no perfect system, you know, because people are flawed. But, you know, they should at least strive for aiming to get the most qualified person. I understand that that's not how it always works in reality, but at least try. And don't do this stupid identity game thing. I mean, it's not working out very well. I feel like we're already seeing the, you know, the downsides of such an idea. Yeah, you know, things kind of get all over the place on my streams. We just go where the conversation takes us. Poor Frog. He needs a leg up. He's disadvantaged. We're gonna get him the hero medal so that he can feel like a badass again. Okay, I'm looking for the legendary new right now. That's what I need to do. I want like maybe 1 or 2 battles with him. Because he gives a hell of a lot of tech points, and I'm kind of behind on stuff. See, that's kind of crazy to me. I mean, you should just be helping people with cancer, period. Like, is the category of cancer patient not, you know, disadvantaged enough? I mean, come on now. That's crazy. That's insane. I mean, I know what their argument will be there, but oh, I see. Okay. Okay, and then there's the researcher part too. Yeah. Why would it matter who the hell researches cancer as long as they're, you know, doing whatever they can to to get to a cure? Whether or not a cure would ever actually be allowed to exist, though, is a whole other story. I don't care who does it, just somebody should do it. Okay, we're all gonna have 1 HP before too long here. Let's do an Aura Whirl, just in case. I don't want a white devil to cure my cancer. Oh, man. Well, then. I genuinely hope you're right. I mean, I think the people that, you know, want to push it the hardest are going to keep trying their damnedest. You know, they're not going to go quietly into the night. But there is a lot more pushback to it now. So... I can only hope one day that it is looked at as a giant embarrassment in time. I mean, just think of all the crazy stuff that we've seen and that we're supposed to, like, blindly buy into. Like, how somebody identifies is the ultimate, the ultimate truth, and you have to respect it no matter how ridiculous the label. Like, that's... come on now. Man, that whole visas discussion is absolutely insane. All of the talking heads, it's funny how they're kind of shocked that they're getting blowback for that, and it's like, do you not realize why, you know, why people voted the way they did this time around? It's because they're done with all that stuff. They don't want to hear about, you know, more people that are not American getting anything, okay? That's over and done with. We need to solve the issue at hand before we think about what's going to happen to the poor foreigners that don't even live in the country yet. And then they want to default to the same stupid, you know, like leftist talking points of like, oh, well, they're just being racist. They want DEI for white people, which makes absolutely no sense because, I mean, first of all, the whole reason all this is happening is because the DEI is for the other groups. So what they're asking for is to dial that back. Oh boy. Poor Chrono. Where are the Indians in this game? We need more representation. You owe Ukrainians 45 kabillions? Yeah. It's it's like no matter which way you go, it's a losing battle with these politicians and figureheads. They just don't... Either they don't get it or they don't care, and... I mean, it's probably a combination of both in some cases. But... They're gonna see the racist label. It's not working anymore. Nobody cares. We've had like, I don't know, 10 years of that, maybe more. I think this is kind of the part where, and to use the term loosely, you know, the right, because honestly there really is no right at this point. But just to use the term loosely, it's like they get these gains and, you know, it's like, okay, there's the big election victory, and then more people than ever are pushing back against all of the quote-unquote woke stuff, as it has been deemed, and now they want to flub it before there's even any real victory. It's like they just see the needle pushing, and then they're like, oh, we gotta wait, we gotta be careful that we don't go too far and the racists win. It's like, what are you talking about? This is just the beginning. We gotta keep going. But no, they're just there to kind of you know, stifle any real progress. They always get in the way. Man, it would be great if Ubisoft and BioWare just completely went under with no bailout. I don't put my trust or hopes in any, you know, particular famous person or prominent person. I don't trust anybody. That's just me. I'm a big proponent of speaking for myself, so I don't really care what, you know, what figurehead or celebrity agrees or disagrees with me. Yeah, I mean, I can't get enough of the old stuff. That's why I end up repeat streaming a lot of these games, because I'd be playing it in my free time anyway. Yeah, I've never been about that. I mean, I've been cringing at celebrity worship since I was a kid and girls were going goo-goo over, you know, Backstreet Boys and things like that. So, it's always been cringe to me. This is like the adult version of it. Still a lot of old games you haven't played. Yeah, I mean, me too, if I really think about it. There's enough stuff out there to last you a whole lifetime, and a lot of it is really good. I mean, sure, there's some stinkers out there, but even those can be fun to just try and see if it's any good. Social media was a mistake. Yeah, even though I partake in it, I definitely do agree. I don't really think I would miss it if it disappeared. I'd probably just start a website or something. Not enough grass touching out there. Oh, that reminds me. I saw that Crunchyroll has a category called Touch Grass, and it's like, okay, I don't... That's stupid. How can... I don't know if it's like travel-oriented anime series or something, but it just sounds retarded. They think they're being clever. No, we want to fight you. Before I go fight the boss on the mountain. Oh wait, can Ice Sword hit more than one? I don't think it can. No, I have to get rid of all these damn frogs. Do I have napalm? Ooh. That's a good skill. I like that one. Of course, my level's a little bit lower than usual, so the damage isn't as good as it usually is, but I'm still happy with it. That snake guy isn't dead yet? Jeez. Alright, can I get to the real fight now? Let's do... Oh, fire sword. Yeah, that's good. Poo-poo Swami. Alright. Oh, jeez. Okay. I mean, I just think that those people don't understand that the whole, like, immigration thing just needs to be taken off the table for a while. Like everything, first of all, you have to do the mass deportations because I'm pretty sure that's a big hot button issue that a lot of people voted for. Second, you need to revamp all of this stuff. And I mean, if you are going to continue it, it's got to be a lot more limited and selective. Because you'll just end up in the same mess. I mean, I'm not going to pretend that I know all the ins and outs of it, but just from a common sense perspective. don't know how many more of these new guys I should fight. Let me look at my tech list. Lightning 2. Haste. I probably should have level 2 magic. Well, personally, I'm of the opinion that right now it's all an issue precisely because we're dealing with the illegal situation and it's not completely sorted out. I don't think you need like an endless, flow of immigration. Even if it is the so-called best and brightest, you should still have it limited. I mean, maybe some people will think that's too hardline, but that's how I feel about it. And I don't know that we are getting the tops of the field, I feel like that's the BS that we've been fed to kind of normalize the idea of it. Yeah, I mean, there's an insane amount of people. There's like huge homeless issue, veterans, all that. You can't even take care of your own people. And I mean, ultimately, like, the government shouldn't be your parental figure, but at the same time, it should definitely put its citizens first. You don't have to, but I think you should while you're sorting out and reversing all the things that the left did. Because it's not even fixed yet. Honestly, I don't think it's oversensitivity because it's always present, That's crazy to me that they kind of, it's like psychological warfare, They throw it in your face all the time, and then if you say anything about it or if you notice it, you're the psycho. It doesn't make any sense. Well, I guess it depends what you consider a sustainable amount. But like I said, you have to reverse all of the stuff that has been done before that's even a consideration, which I think is a big reason why people are upset about this topic. Nothing has been reversed and fixed yet, and they're already talking about, oh, let's, this is what we really want. It's like, no, people don't want that. They want their own, their own citizens taken care of first, or given priority first. Just as a country. That's not wrong. That's not, that's not racist. That's not DEI for white people or whatever other stupid phrases they want to throw out there. That's the way it should be. And even if it was any of those things, honestly, so what? I mean, they support all that stuff as long as it's in the right direction. All these name calling and like shaming tactics just need to be shrugged off. You're not going to fix anything if you let all those labels dictate how you think and behave. Like I said, they get themselves a victory and then automatically want to shoot themselves in the foot by focusing on the completely wrong topic. I don't think anybody would react, with such passion and anger if they were like, let's reverse all this crap that the left has done. You know, give it some time to revamp all of these programs to make sure that they're working the way that we were told they're supposed to work. Instead of just going like, oh, well, anybody that disagrees with this is just completely anti-immigration and a bigot. That's not normal. It's just not normal. It's not about, you know, necessarily having anything against people. It's just, why shouldn't your own citizens matter? To me, that's just like a conversation stifler. Where it's the same thing that the left has been doing, you know? They've just been trying to shut down the conversation. And to see people that are supposedly right-leaning, like, pick up that mantle as soon as there's progress, you know, there's a disgust. There's like a reaction there that it's like, wow, these people are just pulling the same exact, you know, tactic to shut things down when they're not getting what they want. That's at its end stages. It definitely is. I mean, I'm glad, but there's still a ways to go on that, unfortunately. It's deeply embedded. Well, like I said, I don't think it's overcompensating, because just how damaging those policies have been. Like I said, take care of things the right way first, and then go back to that conversation of how to allow it. I am kind of curious, though, why some people think that you can't do that. Like, what is... I don't know. Is immigration some sort of right that I'm not aware of? Just for the sake of question, like, why is it that is, like, no-go territory? The right isn't even the right here. Things definitely, I mean, like, obviously I only see snippets through the news, but it definitely seems like it's a mess. I guess I have to visit here, because he's the fake hero. But is he hiring the best people for the job, or is he hiring the people that can make it work at the cheapest rate, you know? Like, corporations aren't exactly on the up and up about these things. Like, profit is their ultimate goal. I mean, a lot of corporations are rich. I don't necessarily think that makes a difference. Am I able... let's fight him. I gotta make sure... Oh wait, there we go. Can I have your hero medal? Well, I mean, isn't it interesting that a lot of the hiring is certain demographics? I don't necessarily believe it's because they're the best when you take a look at their home countries. I mean, if there were so many bright people, what's going on at home? I don't know. That seems weird. And all right, I mean, and if you do believe that, is it fair to poach all of their so-called best so that their own country can't improve? I don't know. I don't know. I just don't think countries should be, you know, shopping malls. They used to mean something. And when they stopped meaning something, the quality of society went down. There's a connection there somewhere. Well, it's my understanding that that particular visa isn't even necessarily the right one for the so-called top talent. There's another one. I don't remember the name of it. But think of the GDP. I mean, one thing I don't like about all of this is that we're conditioned to believe that it's just the ultimate good to operate things in this way, that like it's just all positives. But obviously there are negative aspects to this that are just kind of being ignored. And if you can't have any kind of honesty about that, there's something wrong. See, but I didn't say, I mean, I personally didn't say end all immigration forever. I just think that it needs a pause, and they need to go through with make good on the promise of all the deportations, and then revamp it in a very limited manner. But even if so, like I said, I just don't think ending immigration is inherently wrong. It's not it's not anybody's right to move to somebody else's country. It's just not. You can't fix anything if you're not willing to move the needle at all. Well, I think part of my issue might be a little bit different from yours, because I believe that that America should maintain its majority population, and all this immigration stuff has been pushed precisely to shift that, whether it's legal or illegal. So personally, I don't care if it's legal or not, because what they're doing and why they're doing it is completely disgusting. Now, obviously, it's not everybody involved is in on the conspiracy, but certainly there are a lot of people that have a vested interest in demographic shifting for political purposes. I mean, look, you can see this even by their own admission. How many articles have there been where they're like, America is becoming more brown, and that's a very good thing. And, you know, you even have, like, there was some Biden quote, video clip, where he's saying it's a good thing it's less white. Imagine, I hate to do this if the roles were reversed thing, because it's stupid, but some people just can't get it through their heads any other way. It's not acceptable to say things like that about any other group, so it shouldn't be acceptable to do to white people either. And if it is acceptable to do to white people, then it's fair game on everybody else. This is not, it's not difficult or controversial. It shouldn't be anyway. And it's very easy to, you know, take that type of speech and be like, well, that person is just being racist. But what it actually is a response. It's a response to all the craziness that has been thrust upon us. And it's a reasonable response, because you can't fix it any other way. They're going to keep taking, they don't care. They're not playing by the same rules, you know? I honestly don't believe it's an overcompensation. The way I explained it, I don't think it's overcompensating. I mean, look, we don't have to agree on everything. That's absolutely fine. I can't force people to see it my way. That's not my intention. I'm just putting it out there. I mean, it was never my intent to sit here and and talk about identity while playing Chrono Trigger, you know? It's just, that's the crazy world that we live in. I mean, 15 years ago, conversations like this wouldn't even be in my brain, you know? Now it's like, you can't go anywhere without seeing it, without hearing about it. So, I mean, I couldn't help but formulate an opinion on it. I don't like it. I don't like the idea of having to, there's a part of me that doesn't like having to judge people based on those categories. And, maybe some people will think like, oh, well, that's just, leftover, societal brainwashing or whatever. But no, it actually comes from a genuine place of just, for the most part, wanting to believe the best in people. But I also understand that we don't live in an ideal world, and there's a lot of sick people out there that don't live by the same moral framework and will do whatever it takes to destroy you. And you kind of have to harden yourself to that a little bit. In my personal life, I'll be kind to anybody who, shows the same to me. But when we're talking about these broader topics, you have to take into account the larger picture. I just think we're at the point in time where, you gotta try something different, because what's been going on for decades is not working. Absolutely not working. And if we don't do something soon, it's gonna reach a point of no return. Cry about being bad as a race by treating you bad as a race. Yeah, right. It's guilt. It's guilt and projection. They were given an easy weapon of manipulation, and they're taking full advantage of it. Who wouldn't, really? Apparently, aside from white people, who wouldn't take advantage of that? It's like, it's an easy in. There's a difference between kindness and a doormat. We're definitely in doormat stage. Should I fight these guys? I think I will. Just because I'm lower level than I usually am. I'm not really a cruel person, so it's not my thing to just be needlessly mean to people, but at the same time, you have to have a spine, and you can't let people guilt you and manipulate you into these positions just because they have themselves, framed as the victim, or making you think you're a bad person for, feeling or believing certain things that really aren't wrong at all, and just kind of have been the norm for centuries. Now, obviously, the length of time in itself is not what determines whether something is a good or bad idea, but societies were working, and now they're not, so something has happened. I don't really know what the Golden Eagles guys' positions are. I don't... Like, we follow each other, I think, but I don't really... I don't watch videos from that sphere of... I don't watch any of those videos of any kind. I don't necessarily think that that's like crazy conspiracy. There's probably something to that. I mean, just look at the stuff that comes out of TikTok. Oh, did I miss a treasure box? I can't even remember if I grabbed that. I might reset, because I don't remember if I grabbed that or not. If somebody could... There was a save point, right? I'm going to reset. Just in case. Apologies for the repeat, but... I just want to make sure I didn't pass it up. I'm in talk mode, so people won't do shit and speak up. Even people that come to be based backtrack the second someone implies they're racist. You kind of deserve what you tolerate. Yeah, that's true. Okay, there we go. I don't think I grabbed that. Yeah, I mean, I can come back, but then I have to walk all the way back up and fight all the encounters again. I am a little bit behind on levels, but I'm not sure if I want to do that. Acceptance of everyone is a fallacy to take away your freedom of association. Well, it's weird anyway. I mean, nobody truly accepts everybody. The only difference is what lines they base that on. I mean, just think of how many people have called you, you know, Nazi, racist, whatever label you can think of. Do you think those people accept you? No. And for the most part, they genuinely want you dead. Which, and, you know, that sounds like an exaggeration when people say that, but I can't tell you how many times I've received messages like that, you know, just even based off of talking about, like, localization issues and translation and stuff. Like, that's how crazy these people are. You know, just even over fiction. And it doesn't, I'm not the kind of person that those things get to, so I'm not saying it like, oh, I've been victimized or anything of the sort. I'm just trying to illustrate a picture of what these people are like. But there are people that can't handle those things. I mean, hell, sometimes it's not even relegated to DMs. They'll just say it right out in your replies, you know? Even though it's a terms of service violation, they do it anyway. I mean, honestly, I don't care, though. I don't think those people should be banned. I feel like just leave the comment there and let everybody see who they are. Unless it's like a provable, you know, case of somebody's actually going to track somebody down. But even then, you know, obviously, just that's evidence. Okay, wait, gold suit. Can everybody wear one? I think everybody can. Well, yeah, I mean, that's another aspect of it, is that a lot of the stuff is there for the sole purpose, has been pushed on us for the sole purpose of division. Unfortunately, the issue there is, like, not everybody is gonna just magically come together and see that and have this big moment of, oh, we're being used. There's way too many people that are just all too happy to play the role of useful idiot. And at some point, you can't just use like they're brainwashed excuse. I mean, that may well be true, but they are also responsible for their own part in things. I mean, that's the kind of thing that you even see along, as much as I don't like the phrase both sides, but that you see along both sides of all this discourse is the mere idea that some people should be accountable for their own mindset is like a foreign concept. Like, the one thing I constantly see is the only acceptable, group to bash is like the white liberals. And it's like, yeah, I mean, they're a cancer, but where do you think they got the idea that all this stuff is offensive to others from? It's like, they didn't just sit around and make all that up on their own. And even if they did, they didn't force anybody of other groups to, to buy into it and believe it. So where is the accountability for all those other people that willingly partake in that? But, like, it just goes to show that even among people that are, against those ideas, there's only one group that it's acceptable to nail the blame on. Which is mind-blowing, because they're always talking about individualism and that. Like, obviously a healthy amount of individualism is good, but that only really works if everybody is willing to, or at least the vast majority is willing to partake in that idea. You can't have all these other fractured groups and then just one, contradictory as it may sound, one group of just people that see themselves as individuals. It doesn't work. You're gonna get hammered by all the people that collectivize. It is a cool fight. I like that they basically do the fusion dance right here. It's very, very Dragon Ball. I mean, it's not exact, but they high-five each other into fusing. Let's see. I gotta try to keep my HP up because I don't know. I think I'm strong enough. Ice Sword. I should have equipped the Silver Stud. 50% off magic spells would have been nice. How much do you think he can bench? 6 tons, he's a big guy. Don't ask him to do squats, though. Not with those legs. He basically has knees and feet. Careful, he also has donut lips. That would have to be censored in the remake. Can't have that. Should I do haste? Yeah, let's do haste. Yeah, Toriyama did all the artwork. Yeah, usually I am a lot higher level when I play. What I did though was I intentionally reached the end of time at level 9 so that I could fight Specchio in his frog form. And so I kind of haven't fully caught up with that. I fought a couple of news in the secret woods to catch up on skills a little bit, but other than that, I haven't done much grinding. I think we got it, though. Yeah, that's a really stupid, it's such a stupid complaint because it's not even... When it comes to anime designs, that's not even a design that's relegated to race. There's quite a few anime where just certain styles of Japanese characters have that style of lips. There, he's dead. He's dead. Hecarim was actually a harder time just because I was still I was still really low level when I got out of there. Got out of the end of time. Nintendo will have to remove the lips from piranha plants. Well, I mean, you're not wrong about that because they did that for Mr. Popo, so yeah. Yeah, there was the romantic comedy anime that came out not too long ago. Well, maybe it was a while now. I think it was just called My Love Story. And the main character has that style of design style, and he's a Japanese guy, so Japanese high school student. And yes, I watched it. You can laugh at me. That's fine. Yeah, I love the soundtrack to this. I mean, there's just no beating it. I don't know what the Japanese title is. I don't know if they did like a localization situation there, but the English title was My Love Story. And it's about like a big goofy high school dude that, you know, meets cute girl. Shenanigans ensue. It was quite some time ago because I was still living at my old house, but it has to be within like the last 6 to 8 years that it came out. I don't remember exactly. Time just kind of has blurred together. Wait, do I want to shop? I might want to shop for some items. To the market. I can go pick up free shelters, so maybe I won't buy those. All right. Let's give that medal to Frog. Would I want a direct sequel? You know, I think when, you know, obviously back when I first played the game in 95, yeah, I definitely wanted a direct sequel. Now, though, with the way that Square Enix is, and, you know, people have moved on, obviously Toriyama has now died, I don't think I'd want to see that now. Because I just don't think that they would be able to do it justice, and, you know, even the creators that worked on it, they're in completely different places in their lives, so all that impacts the final work. But back in the day, I definitely wanted to see a sequel to Chrono Trigger. I always liked that little part with the special ending where the guy was like, he references a Chrono Trigger 2. Black Omen is a really good song. I can't really find a bad song on the soundtrack though. Yeah, that's mostly my thing, is like the time for that has long passed. But back then I would have loved it. I could never really get into Cross, but I think if it was just its own IP, it would be a little bit less harshly judged. Because I can't view it as a follow-up to Chrono Trigger. You know, changing the art style, that was definitely a big mistake. Yeah, leave it alone. Yeah, that's how I feel. Leave it alone at this point. Back in the Golden Age, they probably could have done it and done it well, but now, I don't think so. In an ideal world where, you know, the stars could align and all these properties were shown respect, then yeah, sure, that would be cool. I would at least love to see a pixel art RPG like this. Okay, so I've got quite a few tabs going here. Isn't that like the system with the elements and whatnot? It's been a long time since I tried it, so I don't really remember. If I'm your guide, how come you're not helping me? Oh wait, did I may have skipped... I may have skipped a trigger, oddly enough. Well, see, that's where they'd get you and be like, well, Flea was always representation. Oh, okay. Never mind. I got it. Now I have to go to 65 million. You do want to hear this story. Hey, he didn't tell us the story. Liar. Doesn't it suck just not being able to discuss the games in and of themselves, and you have to consider like, oh well, if they remade it today, it would be blah blah blah. Yeah, I think this is my favorite. I mean, I have a difficult time picking favorites, but it's definitely one of the best, if not the best. It's just like one of those games I always come back to. I probably should just do Aura Whirl and let Luca do Napalm. Because now... Oh wait, no, she's good because she is water. I have that stupid meme saved somewhere on my PC, Chrono Triggered, and it's got that lady with the problem glasses edited onto Chrono's portrait. 1 magic tab and 5 ethers. Nice. Well, I have like a handful of games that I just play over and over, and obviously this is one of them. Dreamstone. Oh, I don't Lightning 2 yet. But I can hit him with Fire Whirl. Ogre Battle's pretty cool. I used to rent it. I was never able to get a copy. I don't think I got very far, but it was pretty neat. Oh wait, Napalm, that's what we need. Oh, I really like Mega Man X. I guess the first one is probably my favorite. I never got around to trying 4. I wanted 4 back in the day, but I was never able to get a copy of that either. Obviously, I could have tried it by now via emulation, but... Mega Man 2. Yeah, I think out of the main series, I tend to replay 2 the most. Two and 3 were the ones that I played the most when I was a kid, so maybe that has something to do with it. Okay, we'll follow you. Lies of P. I've heard the title, but I don't know anything about it. Kill Wallas. It's very clever. I beat you up. Yes, drink sweet water. Oh, no, not yet. Well, here we go. Caveman Rock. Let me talk to my friends. Twisting your arm. I don't know about this food. It's looking a little weird. Yeah, the soup contest. Dance with wind people. Sure. Okay. Okay, I'm done. That was fun while it lasted. Jurassic pork soup. Yes. Yes, let's do the challenge. I'm destroying you, Ayla. I'm a soup drinking god. There we go. Didn't even need the turbo. So, oh, they left the party area. I was gonna point out one of the pieces of food. It always reminded me of like a prehistoric pig snout. I don't know what it's really supposed to be though. She was a perfect lady. Okay? Too much soup. Sleep like stone. Who else? Good question. I think Luca. Oh yeah, I can get new equipment for everybody too. I think I should do that. It's a little bit annoying. I don't think I have enough of that yet. Okay, I get it. I understand. Thunder stun all dinosaur. Trade your shiny stone? I don't know if I could live here. Yes, tell me item. Ruby gun, sage bow, stone arm, flint edge. I definitely need that. I need the rock helm and I need the ruby gun. Some ruby vests would be nice. Sometimes I hang out here and get all of it. I don't know if I'll do that, but we'll see. Ruby vests for everybody is a little crazy. Well, she doesn't even have any techniques yet. I definitely have to make sure that she gets charm. 2 fangs, 2 feathers, 2 horns. Okay, when it starts to rain, I have to try to find the cave new. I like how they make him talk like the cave people. I like when Ayla reaches max level and she does a critical. It does 9,999 damage. Especially stealing in the Black Omen, you get insanely good items. Little critical for critical there. You strong. Here, take. You got a third eye. I have become enlightened. Let's see. 2 times evade. Okay, I don't think he comes out more than once in a single visit, so I could just fight the frogs and stuff now. Oh yeah, I always do. I always do the almond multiple times. Any more frogs? There we go. I knew there were some around here. Let's bomb them. I like how they all look the same, but each one has a different name. I've only played the DS version. A DS version is pretty good. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. I wanted to play that this time around, but unfortunately it looked horrible on the emulator. And I don't know why. I think we have to exit and re-enter. You just... Napalm solves everything. That is a life lesson. You know, she might actually, when she has her during the charm animation. I'm not sure. Oh crap! I'm not gonna reach the new in time. You bastard! You got away. Yep. Yeah, I would think if anything, it definitely would be the charm one. You gotta zoom in on those GIFs. Favorite grinding place? You could just collect endless petals, feathers, fangs, and horns. I did used to play so much that I would end up with 99 of all of them. I mean, the only issue with it is you don't get regular gold, but technically that's not terrible because you can just keep getting you know, weapons and armor to sell. Why'd my text get all dark? I kind of caught that battle right in the middle of it starting to rain, so that was interesting. Let's see if he comes back out. Oh, he's not here. I think this spot and down there are the only spots that he shows up, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a while, so I don't remember if he comes back out if you miss him. I thought he did. Oh yeah. Definitely not a good idea on cartridge. Even with emulator, I'm making multiple save files. Save state, save file, make a copy of each one. That's right. Yeah, top left. Okay. Where are you? I should look, right? Nope, damn. Now I wasted time. No, he's not there. Well, neither are any more monsters, so I guess I can exit and re-enter. Shizahead? That's a good one. I don't know. Is that like somebody saying Scissorhead with a weird accent? Yeah, Jurassic Pork Soup. Caveman battle music. Don't think they knew how to translate the katakana for scissor. Jeez. The pros are at it again, huh? Fire 2. Okay, come on. Where are you, new? There he is. Oh, there's a frog down there. Just called prehistoric frog. Yeah, I don't know why they always feel the need to have to fancy things up. That name. That's true, it is kind of long, huh? But I mean, amphibite isn't necessarily short. It fits, but it's still not short. Just a little croaker. Alright, I'm gonna go to the store and see what I can get so far. Take me to the trading hut, please. Wait. No. Oh, man. I don't remember what the combinations were. Ruby vest? Sure. No. I want to look at... No, not you. I need the other man. Okay. I need Petal and Fang. And Fang and Horn. Next. You know, I think I'd be able to, if I did this long enough, I'd be able to sell off enough of the equipment to be able to afford that demon edge in Medina Village early. Oh, I need rock helmets too. Helmets made of rock. That's... Well, I'll get one to sell. I might go back into the, into the hunting ground. Get some more stuff. I do appreciate how prehistoric stuff, though, is better armor than the futuristic equipment. Got ourselves a stone arm. Alright, let me see how much flint edges sell for. Could be onto something here. 3,000. Oh boy, and they charge what, 65,000 for the Demon Edge? It could be worth it. I'm not even sure if the Flint Edge is the highest selling item. It might be. Maybe Stone Arm? I'd have to find out what the highest selling item is. And then decide. That's quite a first, quite a first comment there for you, Keenan. Way to enter the chat. We know how things work around here. I think he means Chrono Naga. That's what he means. It's because the Naga-ettes. There should be a ROM hack where all your party members become Naga-ettes. Just me and my Nagas off to beat Lavos. I'm always terrible about saying hellos. Oh yeah, I saw your Discord message before I started streaming. That guy definitely likes the men in disguise. Who is that though? Is that some streamer or something? I didn't click into the post. I just saw the thumbnail from Discord. Traveling through time in a Cadillac. At least it would be fancy. They're like real. Yeah. Just two dudes hanging out. No big deal here. That's a whole other topic of insanity. Oh, man. What a world. I don't know who he is. I just saw the clip on Twitter. Yeah, I mean, I don't know either. All these internet personalities just pop up out of nowhere and everybody acts like you're supposed to know who they are, but I just don't... I don't really follow that stuff for the most part. So unless I see somebody's name a lot on like a headline, I probably don't know who they are. They all say the same thing anyway, so what difference does it make? Like oh man, where's the new? He's just not coming out this time. Oh, you're waiting for them to push the Transformer girlfriend? That would be... I don't even know what to say to that. I need to go drink sweet water. That's what I need. Grow strong when drink. Yes, I did. Honestly, I think the whole idea of just the entire concept of the whole transgender thing is probably one of the most insane things that people have been brainwashed into believing. Unless you're intrigued, unless it's a dirty, rotten trick. It's definitely a dirty, rotten trick. This isn't like that female Transformer figure that everybody was getting mad at. This is emphasis on the trans part. Oh crap! I may have lost my opportunity to fight the new again. Yep. Damn. He got away. It's gonna stop. Yep. Damn. I'll get you next time. Maybe. Yeah, that's crazy. I think it was maybe a year or two ago now. My sister, I guess, was at the doctor's office, and she was in the waiting room, and the nurse came out and started calling, like, the name Philip or something. And apparently some big burly dude in a dress got all mad about it and was like, my name's not Philip, it's, you know, some female name. It's like, oh, that's just terrible. Way more tolerant. Yeah, I mean, it was kind of just a thing in the shadows that nobody really thought too much about. You know, I'm sure if you saw it in person, you'd be like, oh, that's kind of weird, but that's about it. And then move on. But now it's like, you have to think of me this way. You have to address me this way. It's crazy. Lilith, yeah. No, I don't think it was, but it's crazy how many times I've seen that name used. Especially considering its origins. I mean, me personally, I just... There's nothing you could do to make me believe that you can become something that you're not. Like, alright, if there's some sort of medical basis for it or whatever, I still don't believe that, you know, pumping yourself full of hormones and getting surgeries that amount to, like, Frankenstein stuff is the solution. But I don't know. I'm not gonna think too much about it. I just probably won't interact with you at all. I just don't think that those things should really be legal. It's kind of insane that that's the treatment. And it's become way too politicized of a topic to get to any kind of truth, because it's now a social movement, so they're never going to let you come to any other kind of conclusion with all these studies and everything. I mean, really, that's an issue with a lot of this stuff, is that it's become so politicized that you can't really get to any kind of truth anymore. And the definition keeps expanding, so that's also another problem, where it's like now, oh, well, I don't feel a certain way, so that must mean that I'm something else. Oh, that's also really, really disgusting, where I've seen them, like, allowing the babies to be breastfed like that. That's disgusting. That should be I'm sorry, but that should be considered child abuse. Straight up. I mean, imagine being that child and then growing up and, you know, you see like a news article or a video or something and that's you. Imagine the crimes you would commit to take revenge for that. Like, that's, oh, that would put me over the edge. I can handle a lot, but I think that would have me go insane. Yeah, how can that even be healthy? Right. It is crazy that, you know, it's getting to the point where they can step into the ring with a woman and just destroy them. I mean, obviously that's not fair, and it's not necessarily the woman's fault, but I definitely do feel like all those women should be taking more of a stand against it instead of just going along with it. Whether they're going along with it proudly or begrudgingly, it's gotta stop. Like, somebody has to do something. Majority thinks it's BS. Right. That's a lot of it too. Is the culture has become so insane that a lot of people are just pushed into silence, which, again, you know, I understand why it happens, but at some point you have to take some sort of stand against it. Wasn't there a guy that did something like that just for the... the trolling of it. I feel like somebody has done something like that so far. I don't know if it was lifting. It was something competitive, obviously, but... Maybe someone will remember. I don't. So many crazy things have happened that it just kind of all blurs together. Zuby did something like that. That might be who it was. Yeah, I mean, I think that's good. Like, obviously, with the whole Trump winning thing, it has emboldened people to speak out more. But I also think that, you know, people should not become complacent and be like, "Oh, we won. It's all good now," because it's really not. Your victory has just started. You got to keep the momentum going. Enjoy your equality. Yeah, you can't have it both ways. Yeah, I mean, the concept of preferred pronouns needs to be deleted from the collective conscience. It's absolutely insane. You don't get to dictate the way people refer to you when you're not even present. It's not a choice. Yeah, the BattleTech stuff, that's crazy. I don't know what happened, but basically all tabletop stuff, so much. There's no limit. Alright, wait, did I get everybody yet? I think I did. Let me try to sell the stone arm and see how much that's worth, and then I'll decide which item is most valuable. Or if it's worth doing stone arm 3,750. And then I think flint, yep, flint edge was cheaper. So stone arms is the way to go, I think. How do I get them? It is Petal and Feather. I think Petal is one of the harder ones to come by too, right? Oh, yeah, it is, because that's what I have the least of. Well, I can get a decent amount. Let's get a bunch of stone arms. And maybe make this dream of getting my super sword early. Oh, 4 over there. Alright, well, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Have a good one. Another stone arm. We're still going. I wish you could do it a little bit quicker, but it's taken me back to Final Fantasy for the NES where you have to buy one potion at a time. And you need 99 of them for the marsh cave. So you're just sitting there for like 20 minutes mashing the A button. See, here's like a tiny thing where if they had like a Chrono Trigger remake or re-release or something where they added like, oh, okay, you can just trade as many as you have in one. It does have fast forward, but then the cursor will move super fast too, so it's probably gonna screw it up more than it's worth doing. Anyway, we're on the last one, so I'm good. Petal and Feather. It's quite a few stone arms. Okay, and what else can I get? So I'm out of petals. Fang and Horn. I could do Fang and Horn and get more flint edges, Fang and Feather. I probably do want more ruby vests, though. I guess 2 is fine. We're going to be rolling in the money here. Okay, after I finish this, though, I need to take a short bathroom run here. And then we'll do the next cave. Riptide layer. I wish they had fast forward with emulators where it didn't also speed up the music, because then that drives me insane after a while. It's a minor oh, I didn't mean to do that. It's a minor complaint, but it can be grating. Speaking of sacred cows, that's going a little bit too far. You know what, though? I'm going to end up having to do this again later because they do what is it, like Ruby Mail or something later in the game when they upgrade. Breaks the immersion. Yeah, it does. That is true. Plus, I mean, we have all this stimulating intellectual conversation to keep us busy in the meantime, so. Man, influencer, that is a term and basically a concept that I could that I could do without. Imagine following an influencer. It's like they're telling you the purpose is to influence you. And you're okay with this? Influencer in the bio, instant block. Okay, we're done. We've got flint edges and stone arms for days. We're gonna sell them. We're gonna be rich. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, even if I think somebody has generally good ideas, I tend not to get too invested in particular people. That's just me, though. Whoa, that's a little too much. Alright, I will be right back. Enjoy the prehistoric music. Give me like 2 minutes, and we will continue on. Alright, we're back. I am now a plural being. Well, I mean, that's the thing is, like, a lot of people say, you know, agreeable things here and there every once in a while, or maybe more often than not, but it, you know, it doesn't necessarily mean they're your ally, or even a good person for that matter. Okay. These are very clever treasure chests here. Okay, there's two more I gotta grab. We're up here. Down here. The Jigsaw Killer is far right. Okay, that's... I've never really watched Saw, but I get the feeling that that's not correct, huh? Everybody bad is a political label I disagree with. Okay? That's how reality works. I don't know if you've noticed. See, you can't say it's apolitical because then you got those everything, all art is inherently political. And then you get those really funny responses to that statement where they post just the weirdest drawing and they're like, what's the politics behind this? I don't think I've ever seen an answer to one of those either. I mean, what does far right even mean at this point? What is the definition of far right? Saying something is apolitical is a far right dog whistle. Yeah, that sounds normal. That definitely checks out. Oh, one more. Oh, that did absolutely nothing. Great job. I mean, the bigot one is especially funny because just by the definition of the word, it also applies to them. It's not like they're tolerant. But then, you know, you get that whole, well, it's the paradox of tolerance. Okay, this part is not fun. Because you have to try to get these guys to dig in certain spots, and they don't really always do what they're supposed to. You can get some pretty good items, though. I don't know if any of them made a hole in a spot where it's worth going down. The cis thing is absolutely retarded. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. Man and woman already describes it, you know? The trans thing is the qualifier because it's a deviation. I'm only intolerant of intolerance. It's just so stupid. You might as well just admit that you're not 100% tolerant. Nobody is. It's not even necessary to do so. You know, there's right and wrong. Far right equals not far left, basically. More or less, yeah. Yeah, so I didn't get the proper area to go down. I probably should have went with that one that was way at the bottom just to try it out. Well, it's just that much more absurd when you see normal people using the term to describe themselves. It's like, you don't need to do that. That's not... It's not necessary. Okay, this... Let me get some items here. Boy, I wish I had lightning too right about now. Birthing people. That's an abomination. Parent 1 and Parent 2. Don't say mother and father, that's problematic. I have a type A parent and a type B parent. Okay, let's do lightning to the big guy. I'm a type 1 human. It's called being a decent human being, okay? I've seen the what is a woman one, because they put it on, I think they put it on Twitter at some point. I have not seen the other one yet. I saw clips from it, but I haven't seen the whole thing. Yeah, that is true. They always add that. I might go back to the top floor and try to get a little bit more. We'll see. Most recently, I saw people getting upset about Charlie Kirk for what he was saying about like men and prioritizing financial security and stuff. And it's like, I don't know. I think some people have become a little bit too sensitive to hearing certain things because I'm not necessarily saying I agree with the entirety of it, but to me it's not unreasonable that you shouldn't prioritize video games or something if you have a family and you're not in a place where they're taken care of. But obviously it was said in a hyperbolic manner. But all some people heard was like, you don't want me to play video games? And it's just like, stop being so... just... I don't know. I love video games. I do, obviously. But come on now. Unfortunately, in reality, there are things that take precedence. Ruby vest. So I spent time getting those things. Wonder if yeah, I mean that I am losing 2 speed, but it is quite the boost in defense. Could fight the reptites again. Come on, guys, I just want to sneak back upstairs. Maybe fall down a nice hole in the floor that'll take me to some treasure. I think it has to be up here somewhere. Let me see if I can find a map here. Reptite lair. One of the most frustrating areas for a completionist. I just need to figure out... I wonder if I should go on that one. Dig near the very bottom? Oh, that's not happening, is it? Ooh. Maybe I should try this. Hey. Mid-ether. Okay, so which one? Do we have another one in here? Oh, there we go. Full tonic. I think I've got most of them now. Hit bottom. Full ether. That might be missing. I want to see the actual map. That would help more. Oh, there it is too. M. Wait a sec. Oh man, it's like a... They have to dig in a very specific spot, and they failed to do that. I'm gonna give it one more try and see if he... digs in the right spot. Wow, I've definitely gone up quite a few levels. Okay, so the guy has to dig like here-ish, I think. Like right about here. I don't know if that's gonna happen though. I'm not sure how you get them to dig. Seems pretty random. No, come over here. No. You see, I don't think that hole's gonna cut it. It's way too high. How about you? Dig? No. Oh. He's too far. Come on. Okay, I don't think this is right, but I'm going to try it anyway. We'll see. Ooh. Hey, it actually worked. Maybe it's just a general area type thing. Okay, that's cool. I think we can get out of here now, finally. I am ready to go. Farewell. Oh, man. Nope. It still didn't work. I mean, it worked for one, but I didn't get... You know what? I might have needed him to dig a different hole. Okay, well, that's alright. I'm running low on MP, so... Oh, come on, guys, lump together. I need lightning for this guy, so I guess I am gonna have to use at least one ether. 2. Alright, boss fight. And then I think we'll probably wrap things up for the evening. No matter what you say, you're a liar. Do a flame kick. Oh yeah. Only potentially bad part about this party is I don't have a good way to heal everybody. Yep, that's gonna hurt. I guess I can try to devote Chrono to healing in the meantime. I don't remember how much HP Nizbel has. 3,000 maybe? Something like that. Ooh. That hurt a little bit. Wow, that was close. I'm gonna try a Volt Bite this time, see what happens. Oh nice, that hit harder. Probably should have been doing that. No problem. No problem at all. You got a dude separated into 3 dinosaurs? Am I all healed up or no? Wow, they couldn't even do that. Give Sweetwater now. These guys are starting to rub off on me. A little lightning too. I did not mean to run into those guys. I'm gonna buy my super powerful sword before I end this. I think you can't buy it normally until you reach 12,000 BC, so it should be interesting. $65,000. Whew. Of course, I could also get flash mail instead. Or a glow helm. I don't know, I'm thinking the sword. Yeah, we'll do the sword. What an upgrade. I shouldn't have given the enemy so much money, but sacrifices must be made. Alright guys, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thank you everybody for watching. And I will see you next time. Maybe tomorrow night, we'll see what's going on. But obviously if you're, you know, subscribed or in the Discord or follow me on Twitter, you'll know when I go live.